All right.
Oh,
So we
do it
just
to
have
it.
to immediately establish that Ben and Tanner are in a hotel right now. Ben is on the couch and Tanner is in the bathroom.
Yeah, so this is
Just wanted to
the
get this out there
Do you
right
want to
out the gate.
welcome people to the
this
podcast
is
before
no,
you
th- no,
throw
this is gonna
shit
be the
like that
this is
at
gonna be the
them?
final episode of season one of the podcast. And for the final, we rented a hotel because we
Yeah.
just wanted just Ben and I wanted to celebrate. I bought a bottle of champagne. I got us some glasses.
That's
We
right.
watched the movie from the bed. It was a lovely, it was a lovely evening.
It's on.
Just the two of us. A nice reprieve from the wives and stuff. So yeah,
Yeah, I just felt like the audience really needed to know that. So now that that is out of
yeah.
the way, welcome to Action Club Podcast, your weekly hangout for great conversations, big laughs, and even better vibes. I'm DeMarco Crum, joined by Ben Weber and Tanner Spees. This week, we watched Furious 7, and we can't wait to dive in and share our thoughts. Whether you're listening or watching, we're glad you're here. If you enjoy the show, don't forget to share it with your friends and follow us on Spotify, Instagram, and YouTube. Now, let's get into it. Boys,
Hello.
Furious 7.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
What a crazy movie.
What a really crazy movie. It was your
It
first watch, Tanner?
definitely is. It was my first watch through. I don't think I've seen really all the Fast and Furious. I probably saw up to five,
Yep.
maybe, and then stopped watching. Um, yeah. So this is my first run through. They're pretty crazy.
This is the last one that I've seen. So I haven't seen Fate of the Furious or Fast 9 or I think that's Fast X
I think there's
two-parter,
10,
right?
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I have seen all of them, and I couldn't separate the plot points of any of them out
Yeah.
going forward. I remember there's an excellent fight where Jason Statham has a baby on a plane in like a baby Bjorn, and he's got to take out all these bad guys. But other than that,
Sign
I
me
don't
up.
remember.
That
Yeah,
sounds awesome.
it's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
The tactical baby Bjorn.
For you two dads, that sounds like a hoot.
But
That's cool stuff. I love that.
Yeah.
this
Um,
movie, I don't want to interrupt, but interrupt. It's a podcast. I'm going to interrupt.
interrupt away. I mean, what is a podcast other than interrupting each other and just a bunch of
Yeah, and the
mansplaining?
best part of interrupting is that I get to listen
This
to it all later and figure out what we keep
well,
doing.
this movie really feels like they didn't plan on making any more of them. Like
I know.
Oh, for
they
sure.
they emptied the bag.
They
In
did.
this
They
movie,
did.
they went to the mountains, then they're in fucking Abu Dhabi, then we're
Yeah.
back home to LA, right? Where better to like cap it off?
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder how much of that was written like post Paul death. Like,
Yeah.
did they always plan to go back to LA? Was that like part of like, oh, let's send it off here? Or but they also left, even if their intention was not to make any more movies, they also left that like you'll have to dig through concrete and all that shit to shop, which is definitely like a
Well, that sets up Hobbs and Shaw.
yeah, it's fair.
Yep.
But I guess it doesn't necessarily set up another movie. Oh, fair. I mean, it
Yeah,
would have
I
been a good place
forgot.
to end. It would have been. I mean, it's not.
Oh, sure. I totally forgot that Hobbs and Shaw literally meet each other and just duke it out very early in this movie. I
Yeah,
forgot that totally sets it up. I love it. The cat and mouse kind of situation. Obviously rivalry and well, I don't want to spoil it for you. I will say, Tanner, Hobbs and Shaw is just a really fun action movie. It's kind of dumb, but fun. Idris Elba's in it. And Idris Elba refers to himself as Black Superman, so it's pretty cool.
it's not nearly as intellectual as this movie.
No, definitely not. Or as
Yeah,
emotionally charged.
this movie really had, eloquent Shakespearean lines, throughout. throughout the course of the movie. You were
Cars
like,
Don't
wow,
Fly.
the writing here is just amazing.
I think I said Cars Don't Fly like 18 times. Cars Don't Fly.
My
Cars Don't Fly.
favorite is
Cars don't fly.
my favorite is when The Rock says, "I'm gonna kick his ass so hard, he's gonna wish his mama kept her legs closed."
I gotta say, so
What a savage thing to say.
That's
I
good.
was never really on Tyrese's side, that he deserved more money
Yeah.
and credit. But then Tanner here, we're watching this movie, is giggling like a little girl every time Tyrese speaks. He just hit his funny bone with every
Oh, yeah.
I
line.
don't know, man. All
And
of
I
his
really,
lines
it
really
opened
got
my
me.
eyes to this Tyrese appreciation that is out there on the streets. That
It's out
maybe,
there.
maybe
I
I
wouldn't say
wasn't
it's an
appreciating.
undying appreciation, but in this movie particular, his lines and his character really made me laugh.
Pretty funny.
So.
I like the
Double
banter
alpha.
between him and Ludacris. That was
Yeah.
fun. Like they were definitely just, he was giving him a hard time, screwing with him. And obviously Tyrese, obviously he was in Too Fast, Too Furious, and also in Four Brothers, which I'm sure you guys have both seen. So solid movie. Very good. Tanner's nodding his head no for our audio audience.
Yeah. No.
Really good movie. Really sad, good movie. Anyways, yeah, man, I think it's been a decade since I've seen this movie. I saw it right when it came out.
Is that how long ago it came out? Holy shit.
Yeah, this was back in the day when my father-in-law was still collecting, Blu-rays, and he got the Blu-ray, and there was still a lot of hype with the movie, obviously, because
Yes, 2015. It came out summer 2015.
Yeah,
Wow.
so just about a decade ago, Paul Walker passed away, during the making of the film. So I sat down with Lauren and her parents, and we all watched the movie. And at the end, everybody was kind of choking up. I mean, we were just like, "Damn, this was
Gets me
quite a
every time.
send off." They did a really good job with the send off. I thought it was very thoughtful.
Oh yeah.
So
I was thinking that same thing. They really worked in the montage in a way that honestly worked with the movie. Like anyone can just do a montage like dedicated to Paul Walker at the end, but they like integrated into that last scene, which is cool.
Well, this movie, like leading up to it, people didn't know the plot or like how they were going to handle this when he died.
Yeah.
And it was like, are they going to scrap it? Are they going to? And they're like, we're going forward with the movie, but you didn't know what was going to happen. And there was a lot of people that thought, oh, they're going to kill him off in the movie.
That's what I thought. I thought when the van was going off the cliff, I thought that's it. He's done. Like I thought that was his curtain call.
They just give him he's just going to go be a family man. Like
I like that version of a send off than die in a crash where your face doesn't get shown, basically.
I respect it. Also, I will say, if it was me putting, Vivian to the van and someone blows up my house and like fucks up my car, I'd probably be really pissed off too. So it would probably
doesn't
not
seem
be
like an ideal situation for any regular individual.
No, it doesn't sound. With all of my non-tactical military training, I would at least get very angry and do something.
Yeah.
Not as much damage though.
No.
So
definitely not.
No. But it was and The Rock, I kind of wish The Rock was in it a little bit more. I mean, I'm still a huge Rock fan. I know there's been kind of a little bit of a falling out with a lot of his fan base over the last few years, but I'm still a Rock fan, and
he's just been making shitty movies.
That's it. Yeah.
Like he's stopped making good movies.
Yeah.
Well, when the money's coming, who cares?
Yeah. I mean,
I get it.
It's all about volume, though, right?
Get that bag, but like, Red One, this most recent one, everybody thinks it's a pile of shit.
I've heard it's pretty bad.
And Black Adam, oh my god,
think it's a pile of shit.
That was horrendous. Black Adam, that like closed the whole DCU.
And that the big joke there was it was supposed to like right the ship.
Jesus Christ,
they were dead.
Wow.
That really was the nail in the coffin for them, though. And then they obviously the Snyder fanboys thought that they could, they thought they'd have a run after the Snyder cut came out, but no, it's good times. Black Adam was really bad. So, but Rock is great in this. And Ben and I got hyped up when it showed Rock in the hospital. We're like, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna
That's
rip
my
his
favorite
cast
scene,
off,
the whole movie.
pop his
Ben was very
elbow,
excited.
and he's
Yeah.
good to go. And he's
Come
by the
on!
way, they literally said he has 2 fractures in his leg, and his leg was in a full like cast,
stopping
like
him.
splint.
Get out of here.
And you're like, okay, I guess we'll just overlook that.
You just underestimated him.
He fused
Yeah.
that with his mind. Yeah.
You got other bones in your legs.
You got the other
That's
bones
right.
in the femur.
I
That's
feel like
strong.
when he's holding the minigun, obviously that's a huge callback to T2 with Arnold. I now thinking about and this is my crazy brain and how, nutty I get with movies, as you guys know. I feel like he should have put like a limp in his step while he was doing the minigun, and it could have been a callback to T1 and T2. It would have been just
There's a lot of Terminator
cool
stuff
thing.
in here because
big time.
Jason Statham's character is basically the Terminator, or he's like,
shows
he's
up
like
everywhere.
Terminator James Bond, right? Like,
Yeah.
you can't get rid of that guy, and he just kills everybody.
Yeah, he does.
Just keeps showing up.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just keeps he
Relentless.
keeps after it. I will say, and I don't know if we've gone over this, but I would put Deckard Shaw as a potential in the starting 5. That's a tough son of a bitch. He's innovative, but I don't know if can you do technically like a villain or anti-hero, or does it have to be a main man? Cool. I'd say plus with Statham's legitimate he actually has some real martial arts training and does some cool shit on the internet.
Yeah,
I give him a
think
potential.
I have to. Yeah, I could see it.
Olympic high diver for England.
That's right.
Jason Statham?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Yeah, when he had hair.
Back when he had hair.
Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and have you guys seen the video of him? I don't know if he started this, but do you guys remember the bottle cap challenge?
Yeah.
No.
Like kicking it?
Yes. Pull this up as soon as you can, Tanner. It's a slow-mo of him throwing a roundhouse kick and taking a cap off of a bottle. It is so incredibly amazing and athletic.
We'll put the link in the show notes.
We're gonna put in the link in the show notes. You guys got to see it. It's epic. Because I saw other people doing it, but then I think Statham was one of the first to actually do it. I think he kind of started the challenge.
Well, he's the transporter, right? Which
exactly
feels like something we're gonna get to eventually.
Oh yeah.
No way.
Tanner is watching the video for those at home.
That's crazy.
Oh, it's epic.
Tanner is now showing it. Yeah.
His control is impressive. I mean, it's really impressive.
And kick. He's fun in the Expendables movies with all the knives. Yeah, he's fun in action movies.
That's crazy.
I love that we're getting a live reaction from Tanner about this. That's great.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's skill. I mean, that's high level skill for sure. So also super random. I wonder if it's the kind of emotional connection of the movie and the send off, but this movie has an 82% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. So it's a powerhouse. There he is.
Look at that hair.
Jason Statham high diving.
Tanner's just going,
I can't.
Look at the focus.
Him with his hair is crazy.
He looks so different.
This is wild.
You're learning
Jason Statham.
You're learning so much about Jason Statham tonight.
I love this.
We just watched. I just played a video of Jason Statham doing a high dive. That's fucking crazy.
This is amazing. We're literally learning on this show. This is lovely.
Did he shave his head, or did his hair get lost? Did it just?
I'm assuming it was a Bruce Willis type scenario. Probably.
I think
he started going bald, and he just committed to it.
Every journey's different.
That is crazy. Oh,
you need a minute to collect yourself.
I don't know what's more shocking: the incredible bottle cap kick or the high dive. And the hair. The hair is a third factor.
The hair.
I don't think I've ever seen Jason Statham with hair like that.
This
looks
is amazing.
Like, CGI.
And for our audience, we will link both of those videos so that you can actually see what the hell we're talking about. So you're not sitting there thinking, what's he talking about? You're like, oh, so. But
that's crazy, man. Holy shit! Who knew?
That's awesome. So, and this is our first Statham film, correct?
Is it?
Oh no, it's not. No,
we watched Crank.
We watched Crank. That's right.
Crank.
Yeah. So it's our second Statham film. Oh, also, I just thought of this recently while we were watching the movie. There's a fun little Marvel connection. I don't know why. Because of the MCU, they've had so many movies. There's just so many actors in so many projects. So Kurt Russell was in the second Guardians of the Galaxy film, and Jimon Hansu, the gentleman who played the terrorist, was in the first Guardians of the Galaxy. So you've got two Marvel people. Well, obviously, and DC, including The Rock, but that movie kind of sucks, so we probably shouldn't count it. But you've got two.
Kind of sucks. You guys just bitched about how much it fucking truly sucked like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Kurt Russell in this movie is basically playing Nick Fury, right?
He really is, yeah.
He's like, you guys keep driving down the road. I got a helicopter on the way.
When he
pick me up.
Fucking
he
glasses.
Puts the sunglasses.
Oh my god, he's like fucking.
Tanner lost it.
Oh man,
the glasses.
It's like a video game for him, man.
He fucking went rage mode. It was amazing.
He took over. It was sweet. This is a deep cut movie that we will watch at some point. I've mentioned it to Ben a few times. Soldier. It's a really cool futuristic. Not really a war movie, but it's about Kurt Russell's in it. He's the main character, and it's a cool movie where he plays a soldier and they go into the training and shit. Anyways, it's a fun one. So
that feels like a post tattoo movie.
I think that's a post tattoo movie. Yeah,
that's a post tattoo movie. We only got like 70 more until the tattoo, so I don't know if that.
Oh wow, we're already. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, man, shit's getting real.
Like, fuck, I need to get a tattoo soon.
I gotta talk to my wife.
I gotta figure out where I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, that's right. So just for everyone listening, just in case you didn't know, we're getting a tattoo at 150 movie mark, and we're we're more
this
than
is 80.
No, we're in like the early 70s.
Yeah, okay. We're about halfway probably. So another year and a half to go, and
you got time.
In there. Yeah.
We got it, and we've upped our frequency, so we're gonna get there faster now. We've accelerated the process.
Yeah, it'll still be a while, but yeah. So
it'll take a bit. We will get there. But yeah, 2015 is when the movie came out. I cannot believe that's almost a decade ago. That's kind of crazy.
That's wild to me.
That's pretty bonkers. And you think about between 2015 and now, a lot of shit has gone down in the last 10 years. Lots of very pivotal things. So lots of changes. Tanner, so you just saw this for the first time. What is not Tanner's take, because obviously you knew this was a Fast and Furious, so I wasn't going to do the whole this came out this year. What is the plot? What's your first reaction coming out of this movie?
Yeah, I mean, really great movie. Obviously, you guys know, but I am a big car person. So anytime a nice car or a muscle car shows up on screen in any regular movie, I'm just like, oh, fuck, this is amazing. So a Fast and Furious movie where there's cars all the time is just fantastic, especially in the different locations and different cars. That was really cool. And I loved the bus scene.
So good.
Scene, car chase situation.
So good.
Lots of really obviously great car chases in it, and it's really solid action, good martial arts fighting scenes, good gun fighting scenes. Like Ben said, they pulled out all the stops, and they really did. Drones and armored cars and miniguns and bag of grenades and missiles, and so I mean, it was a fucking awesome action movie. Had the cars in it, had a good cast. Wasn't Shakespearean writing, but the lines had some funny moments and overall a good plot. I loved it. It's great.
I learned a lot about family.
A lot about family.
A lot of life lessons.
I totally forgot about the whole subplot with Letty and how she had gotten into trouble and had some kind of head injury and amnesia. I totally had blanked on that. So
I don't know that it's that important.
Yeah, not really.
Who cares? Like a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah, I think it's just more to like a subplot of like, all right, how do we get her back on the good side again?
Yeah. Exactly. I will say this is not my first time watching something where a car comes out of an airplane and parachute lands. I did see it as a kid watching Knight Rider reruns with my grandmother and
Yeah.
our man Hasselhoff. I don't remember if it was off of an airplane or a helicopter or whatever, but he lands Kit with the parachute on a mountainside.
Yeah, but
It's pretty cool.
Kit can do a lot for Kit's self. This
Yes.
is just
The
parachutes
A-Team
on
movie,
cars.
the Bradley Cooper one, did it with a
Mhm.
tank. That was
That's
pretty
awesome.
cool. Yeah.
That's epic. I
We've
have not
had-
seen the movie.
We've had, I think this, I was thinking about, I think this is our third skydiving movie. We had Point Break, obviously.
Point Break.
And we had Mission Impossible Fallout.
And
Which-
don't forget the Clive Owen movie.
Oh.
Shoot 'em up.
Oh yeah, Shoot 'em up.
Where they
I
just
did
defied
forget it.
all laws of physics.
I did
Yeah.
forget it.
They did do that. Yeah,
Oh,
that's funny. Yeah, I don't necessarily think that cars that are falling from a plane at any height can fall for the amount of time that they fell in this movie. But
yeah,
Wouldn't
I
you want to
wanted
just drop the cars separate from yourself, and just
but
kind of
how
meet
are
them
you
on the
supposed
road?
to pull the parachute in time?
It didn't say that they were all like GPS enabled and they were automatic
Yeah.
and everything.
But he still pushed the button.
Yeah, all right.
So
Yeah.
it may have said, but he pushed the button, and then he
I
also had to
couldn't-
push it to release it.
Yeah. I couldn't help but wonder, like, the physics of the whole thing and like you said, a car falling. Like,
How do you know it's not going to land on its roof?
how do you know it's not going to land on its roof? And then how do you get it like to right itself? Like, you know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
like it kind of
It's
perfectly
a movie,
lined up.
but also,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can't
they
help
dropped
it.
a car out of a plane, opened a parachute, and landed it on a tiny road with trees on both
Yeah.
sides, and were in drive when they hit the ground without any damage to the car whatsoever. It's
I mean,
super realistic.
still really cool. Let's be honest. Very
Because they had
ridiculous.
that-
Sick.
the
Just
high
unrealistic.
travel. He said, "Put the high travel suspension in all the cars."
Suspension on it.
He did say that. Yes, he did say that. So it happened.
So they took
Oh,
it to
I'm all about
Meineke
it.
or a Midas or whatever, and
Yeah,
had the new shocks put in it.
Yeah,
it did sometimes.
that's right.
It's
So
crazy.
the car stuff, I forgot how much car stuff's in this movie because some of them, like 5, is more into like the heist kind of stuff with the
Yeah.
safe and everything. There's still car stuff in it, but I feel like there was more in this than I remembered, and I really liked that. Like the sequence with the car, the sports car going through the building into the next building,
that was cool.
so cool.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think that CGI looks still pretty good. Like they definitely spent the money on that sequence. It looked way better than a lot of the other stuff that was going on. Like the explosions, a lot of the explosions looked like super fake. Shaw walking through the hospital, all the wreckage was obviously like green screened and all a bunch of CGI BS. But that building, that car going through the building looked pretty freaking sweet. It was pretty awesome. So
Yeah.
it was good times. And Tanner, I asked you this question. I think the audio must have kicked out at one point, but I didn't hear you. But that car, that Lycon, whatever the hell it was called, is that a real car?
I think the regular one is a prototype. I don't think that it's a regular like a production car. It's
Gotcha.
heavily based, in my opinion, on the Porsche Taycan or Taycan, which is an electric Porsche.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay,
it basically like that whole front end just looks like a Taycan.
Nice.
And then the back end is just made to look that way. But no, I don't think it's production. But I think it's probably like a off-brand, not a major brand. Throwing
Gotcha.
a hypercar or some sort of like futuristic car out on the market.
Nice. And I feel like this has been well established, but if we have any new viewers slash listeners here with us today, Ben is the movie expert of this group.
Oh dear.
He has the most movies under his belt. It's not even funny. But Tanner is the car and the gun guy. He knows about guns and cars. So which out of context makes him sound really crazy. But
yeah, no, I'm just a normal guy, So.
He's honestly a pretty decent person. But yeah, whenever there's a car thing comes up, like if an old Charger, I always ask Tanner what year it is.
He's a decent person. He just knows a lot about cars and guns.
He just knows a lot about cars and guns. But every time I ask Tanner the year of the car, he nails it every single time, which is fun. So where'd you guys go?
We're refilling our drinks.
I went to go get my drink, and Ben has to come into the bathroom.
All right.
I was about to take Tanner's water bottle.
There's whole water in the fridge.
Oh, I didn't know there was a fridge.
All right. So for our audio audience, listeners, I was just sitting here talking to myself for a few moments. Tanner and Ben just disappeared.
We were listening.
We were just, moving about the cat.
Oh, that's when Ben should have said, "I'm talking to a empty telephone because there's a dead."
Oh no! It all comes back to that.
Drops some heat, man.
Bring us back, DeMarco.
We're coming back. The cast of this movie is super fun. I totally forgot that Ronda Rousey was in it, and that was such a cool blast from the past. Like, oh shit, yes. Ronda Rousey. Remember when she was just destroying people in the UFC for a few years? I was just her. It wasn't long, but her run in the UFC was pretty epic until Holly Holmes took her down.
Yeah. I love Ronda Rousey. Her run in the UFC was truly, dominant. But I do have significant respect and love lost for Ronda because she kind of just was a little bitch and was like, I lost, I don't want to play anymore. And then she stopped doing the UFC. I lost, and then she was like, I'm going to do one more, and I'm going to come back and I beat her. And she lost again, and then she was like, okay, fuck the UFC, and I'm not going to do that.
And I found myself, and again, I've never been in a ring before. I mean, that's a level of pressure that, none of us knows about, obviously. But I just I couldn't help but think, man, she's still young. Was a great striker, obviously, like is really good at toe-to-toe and was just like intimidating and overpowering her opponents. I feel like with time she could have developed, the other aspects of her game. But
I mean, she was unbelievably dominant for her reign in the time there, and she was a great, she brought big audiences and
big time.
Was good for publicity, and so
she was fun to watch, man. I think
super fun.
Yeah, I think I bought at least a couple of the pay-per-views where she was fighting. So I saw the one where she owned her opponent, and I think the very next one was the Holly Holmes fight. It was just like, oh my god, Holly Holmes is fucking murdering her. This is tough.
Yeah.
So
it was cool to see. It was cool to see her in the movie, and it's cool to see her fighting, and yeah.
It was really cool. There was some cool, and it didn't feel silly. I thought it was kind of neat the way they did this. They had the the personal guard. It was Ronda Rousey, and then it was the other two female, assassin bodyguards. It was kind of cool, man. It was some cool female femme fatale energy, and I was.
It reminded me of
G.I.
Joe.
Very G.I. Joe, yeah, big time.
Like they would be G.I. Joe figures, Cobra lady.
Big time. Speaking of G.I. Joe, a movie, I think this is a post-tattoo movie, now that Ben has had me thinking about this, but a movie that's a guilty pleasure of mine. You guys might give me shit for it. I don't care. But have you guys seen G.I. Jane with Demi Moore?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Dude, I love that.
Demi Moore.
Is there, what's his face in it? It sounds like a movie that what's his face would be in.
Not Bruce Willis.
Oh, yeah. What's his face?
Seems like Demi Moore.
No. This is Demi Moore goes to SEAL school.
It's like dramatic action.
It's dramatic action. Thank you. See, Ben, this is why we have Ben in this club.
What's dramatic action?
Draction.
Yeah,
Dramaction.
our guy Aragorn is in it, Mr. Viggo Mortensen. So he plays the one of the SEAL instructors.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, you say our guy very loosely.
My guy,
your boy
Aragorn. Viggo, my guy. So our boy.
All right, well, we can table that until we get a tattoo.
So yeah, post tattoo. I like that, by the way, the pre and post tattoo. Like, yeah, I'm getting the sense that there is a lot of essential movies that are pre tattoo, like they just have to be watched, and then post tattoo, we're just kind of like if we're okay with a downgrading quality, or
whoa, no,
or is it we don't want to watch too many really good ones pre tattoo?
No. I think the idea is there's some essentials that we need to get through pre tattoo, but post tattoo doesn't mean that we watch exclusively Chuck Norris, Jackie Chan.
Okay.
That's not.
Hey! Whoa! Don't talk that way about. Whoa! Don't talk about Jackie Chan and Chuck Norris like that. Come on.
It's only like 25 movies each until we get to the tattoo.
That's really not that many. Wow.
I mean, it's a good amount, but yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I really loved. I mean, the stunts are great. I mean, most of them were not real stunts. Obviously, a lot of
I definitely found myself saying
they didn't jump that car between the buildings.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Or yeah.
I will say, nothing beats a good 180. I love seeing I
love the 180s.
It's so cool, and you've done them, right, Tanner? You went to that. So
I have done a couple 180s.
Regale us, Tanner.
It is incredibly challenging, but fucking just like you just ooze steps when you nail it. You know, like
I believe it.
It's just it's better than it's better than a lot of things.
Yeah. This idea popped in my head recently, and I was going to drop it in the chat, but I totally forgot. But an idea for the future for the three of us. We've talked about a boys' trip situation. I think that we should do like a John Wick day where we go somewhere.
Where we just murder some people with pencils?
Yeah, with pencils, yeah.
We're going to go to the club and just start popping?
That's it. That's it.
That's not bad.
We go somewhere where we can do like an hour class of like judo or some kind of martial art.
Oh, you mean like a training?
We do. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and we do like
we go get puppies.
Yeah. And we do like evasive driving and then do some tactical shooting. That could be fun. I think that could be a fun.
All right. I get what you mean now.
I also like Ben's idea, which you didn't hear during the movie, is that we buy 5,000 meters and we grand tour them across Azerbaijan or another similar place. Action Club does grand tour.
We just have to get home, like just alive. Just have to live. That would be
Action Club meets Grand Tour meets Hangover.
Oh dear.
We're just gonna make it home.
That sounds good.
And we're good.
I'll bet Lauren and Ruth would just absolutely love that idea and would sign off on it immediately. All right.
Do we do some categories?
We might have to do some categories, yeah.
That's part of the program.
Had a mental moment. I was just staring into Ben's beautiful eyes through the screen.
I saw it. Listen, I've already been doing that for a lot of time tonight.
Good old Zoom. All right, boys. Well, let's start off with the first one. Pauly Award for the most useless character in the film.
Han? Did you say Han?
Damn, bro.
They killed him for no reason.
Ouch.
I mean, he wasn't even in it.
You're not wrong. I mean, damn, that's a tough take, but
I know, but I was in this particular movie. He was the most useless character.
It is bullshit that Han dies and Brian lives.
Yeah.
Like when we know that one of these people is living and breathing out on the streets.
Yeah. Why did they axe Han? Was it just like a money thing, or just?
I don't know. He didn't come back. Neither did Gal Gadot.
Gal
Yeah.
didn't come. Yeah,
She stayed.
but
she
she
went
has,
to be
you know,
Wonder Woman.
she's
she
got
was.
extra.
Yeah, she was doing Wonder Woman, Justice League.
I won't
Fair.
spoil the fate of Han for. You've got more Fast and Furious to watch.
I have more Fast and Furious to watch.
Of course you
He's
do.
not dead. He's undead. You fuckers.
We'll see. Yeah.
I would go with Mr. Nobody's sidekick there, who just fucking tries to tell the team that they're wrong and they don't know what they're doing.
Oh,
And
the
it's like, why did you bring?
yeah.
Listen to your boss. We're all here for a reason. Can you just shut the fuck up? Let us
Yeah.
do our job.
Yeah.
You can't do that. That's impossible. And then he gets shot. Thankfully,
Yeah. We were
Yeah,
all
he
sorry
kinda
for his
sucked.
happy
sorry
about
for his
that.
family, but he gets shot, and I'm not sad about it.
Yeah. We aren't either.
Just gotta trust the family.
You gotta
Yeah.
trust the family. I will say the timing of Mia telling Brian that she's pregnant, like, bro, he's about to go on this
Strange.
like life or death mission. Come on, man. Don't put that in his head right when he's out. Yeah. Ugh. So at that point, it's like you should have just told him sooner. But yeah, you know,
They do kind of like Mia is a little bit of a useless character in this movie because
absolutely,
She
absolutely.
is definitely.
she in previous movies has been like an integral part of the team, and now she's just like,
She's the wife at home. Yeah.
get your
Yeah.
ass back here, which is like not really fair to the character the way they wrote her. I don't
Agreed.
No.
appreciate that.
Yeah, she was really only in the first and last scene, or like one of the first scenes of the last scene, right?
There's definitely like she takes a phone call from Dom, and she's like, "Oh, Brian's in the garage setting up security." Whereas like that, you can tell they probably wrote that scene for Dom and Brian to be talking on the phone, but they didn't have
Yeah.
it, so they
Yeah.
rewrote it to have her on the phone. So it's like, oh, she was even more useless in the original
Yeah.
script.
Absolutely. Yep.
That's fair.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a good. I like that pick. That's a good pick. She did. She
I will
definitely
say-
did do nothing.
Honorable mention to the mini Jordana Brewster run. She was in all of these Fast and Furious movies, but she also was in one of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies that came out like in the early 2000s, and she was in a couple of other movies as well. So
She's in
she
the
had a
fucking
little-
Faculty, man. That movie rules.
and the Faculty. That's right. See, this is why we have Ben here.
That
Ben is our
movie
guy.
rules.
For no other reason except for that.
Also, Josh
It's-
Hartnett, who's having a renaissance right now.
And Mr. Hartnett. That's right.
I just saw
That's
some
right.
trailer for some action movie he's in coming up. We went and saw him in Trap. Me and Tanner.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
we
I still
did.
need to see
Lady
that.
Raven concert. It was great.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it
Good
was
solid
fun.
movie. Yeah.
It was a fun movie.
Yeah, Hartnett. Man, he's been in so many movies. He's been in some great movies. So
Yeah, Georgiana Brewster. She doesn't appear to care because I feel like she could be in a lot more stuff if she wanted to.
yeah, I agree. I mean, it could have been I feel like it could have been an easy situation where a family friend or somebody watches Jack and then she gets in on the action. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She could be like maybe like Overwatch or something. You know what I mean? She didn't have to be like driving one of the cars, but obviously she knows how to drive like well. She
Yeah,
was in that world.
got bona fides.
Right.
So she obviously was doing more than just making the tuna sandwich, you know. So she was a little, pretty involved. So, but so
Yeah. Ben, don't look at us like that. Don't do that.
well, that's
I
one of my
was-
favorite.
Get your
That's what I'm-
disappointed dad face off the screen.
That's one of my favorite
It's the
lines.
only
The first
face I
one, he's
got,
like,
man.
He's coming here for something else, and it's not the tuna. I think that's what one of the guys says in the first movie when Brian's going to the grocery store.
So,
Redeeming myself there.
yeah.
Oh man, and Kurt Russell rocks. Obviously, we already mentioned Kurt earlier, but he's an icon. I can't believe we haven't watched more of his stuff yet. Like,
For Russell.
yeah, although his career is interesting because he's done. I feel like Ben, I think you agree with me. Escape from New York is going to have to happen at some point.
Oh, absolutely,
That's an all timer. Yeah,
absolutely.
I think Escape
know
from
what
New
that
York,
is.
Soldier. It's not that good of a movie, but I love it. I love Kurt Russell, but
You wait, you're telling me you like a movie that's not that good?
yes,
That would never happen. You would
Are you
never like a
shocked?
movie that's shit.
I would never,
I am
never.
truly shocked. Yeah.
I would prefer Escape from New York to like Big Trouble in Little China. That movie just didn't hit me the right way.
Agreed. I will
I
say
don't know what
Tango and
either of those
Cash.
are.
Tango and Cash is a fun one, and I think Tanner would enjoy that one.
Yeah, that's with. Didn't you just watch that recently?
I did. Yeah, I went on a
With
little weird
Stallone
Sylvester Stallone run
wearing
because I watched
nice suits.
Cobra. Yep.
boy.
This
But
is the great thing. We're never gonna run out of movies.
Oh, never.
No.
Well, I was watching this movie. I was watching Tango and Cash, and I was furiously texting Ben because I was noticing a lot of references,
was.
and I was making a lot of observations. And this was back when Vivi was still napping, and she was just napping on me. So I was just sitting at the couch, watching movies in my 45-minute blocks with volume 5 and subtitles.
Mhm.
But one of the scenes, you see Kurt Russell, he's got, a white shirt, his hair is pretty long, and I saw him and immediately thought, Riggs. You could literally throw him into Lethal Weapon. He would have made a great Martin Riggs in Lethal Weapon.
Majestic mullet.
Very majestic.
Majestic mullet.
So Bishop Award for most underrated character.
There we go. The most underrated character, Tyrese.
Yeah, he does come in to
yeah.
save the day.
He sure
You
does.
know?
He does do the Han Solo, right?
They give him a lot of shit, but yeah,
He does do the Han Solo.
He saves the day in more than one occasion, and he's got some fucking funny lines to me.
Tanner was. I'm not making fun of him. Tanner was ripping up the laughter on all the Tyrese stuff.
I don't know. He really, he really was my spirit animal.
Yeah.
No.
What's fun too, especially when you look back at Too Fast, Too Furious. You've seen that one, right, Tanner?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Too Fast, Too Furious, they introduced Tyrese's character, and he blames Brian for him getting into trouble, and there's like a big beef with them, and they have to, squash the beef, and then he joins the crew and helps him out. But there's a lot of like animosity in that movie, that first movie with the two of them, and it's funny to see his character lighten up a lot, over the subsequent sequels, because he comes off as a real like hard-nosed badass,
Double
ex-con.
alpha.
Yeah, double alpha.
Double alpha.
That part was funny.
Yeah,
I love the double
that
alpha
was
comment.
That made
I'm
me
with you.
laugh.
I think Tyrese. Yeah, I'm Roman. I also vote Roman. I think that's solid.
Yeah. He doesn't get a lot of credit from the rest of the team. He's not in a whole lot of the movie, in the main parts, but I think he makes his money worth it in the scenes that he does have. So that's why I would
Pretty
vote
solid. What do you think, Ben?
No. Yeah, sure.
For.
All
Yeah,
right.
sure to
Yeah,
Tyrese
sure.
or no to
Yeah,
someone else.
sure.
Pick someone else.
No, he's good. He's
All
fine.
right. Fine.
I'll tell you what. I like when Ludacris actually kicks somebody's ass. He just stands up from the computer
That was awesome.
and does like some crazy quick hands business.
On with that elbow.
Pops them over. That was great.
You did.
That's true. I absolutely just love Ludacris' addition to the Fast and Furious franchise. I think he was in the second one. Was he in Too Fast, Too Furious? Yeah.
He was in the second one.
I think he's just great, and I love that they kept him in. I think he's hilarious, and he's just
Luda is good in the Fast.
I love Ludacris. So and his music videos are great too. He's got obviously a couple of the songs that he did. He's got some racing footage in it. So I think that's pretty solid. I will say Kurt Russell kicks ass and he comes in clutch, but he's Kurt Russell, so I don't know if you could underrate.
I don't think he's underrated. I think he's pretty well. I mean,
he's pretty well rated. I mean, he's Snake Plissken. So, what you got there, Ben?
I just found this comb in between the sofa cushions.
You just put it back where you found it, my guy.
Are you sure it's a comb?
I think so.
Yeah, it's my special. I tried to hide it from you, but
good old
special comb.
Is that really your comb?
No, it's not my comb.
Now I wonder what else is in this sofa.
Don't fucking. All right, focus up.
All right. All right, category number 3. Would this main character, make your starting 5 to protect you for
Ooh.
48 hours?
And we're saying that's Dom.
Yeah,
Who's the
I guess
main?
Dom. Yeah, Dom.
I mean,
Can I choose The Rock?
I feel like with
That's
Dom,
what I was gonna wonder.
Dom has so many feelings about everything. Like
He does.
you have to he has to be managed a lot.
Yeah, you don't want
Yeah.
that. Yeah. I would consider Hobbs or Shaw in my starting 5. But I probably wouldn't consider Dom because it's like, okay, like we just have to do what we have to do. Just shut your feelings down until
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're
your
somewhat-
feelings and like the level of respect that he's feeling or not feeling, like at any minute,
like,
moment to moment. It's
my
just
God,
like,
we're
oh,
about to
Dom,
die.
more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and here's where you have to consider, like if you were obviously we're talking about a team, right? To put together different skill sets, complementary skill sets. Toretto is a great wheelman, but is he the wheelman you would want in, say, a getaway driver situation when you've got Bourne, you've got Wick on the table? I mean, and
I
those
think we
guys
might have
can.
better options. Yeah.
And with Wick, I mean, guy can
You'd
drive a
have-
car really well and shoot and pick his gun up.
Let's not forget, we watched Bullet in Action Club.
And Bullet.
We
And
have
Bullet.
fucking Steve McQueen
Mr.
available
McQueen.
for that role.
Have we watched Baby Driver? No, probably not.
No, I don't think we have.
Not yet.
Baby,
That's a
great
driver.
driver. Yeah.
That's a driver.
Great driver.
Yeah. If I'm choosing a wheelman, it probably is Baby.
Baby, that's a strong choice.
Yeah.
That is a strong choice. I love that. So, but obviously we got to go off of who we've seen. So
That's right.
In the pool. But you're right. I can't believe I didn't think of Bullet, because Steve McQueen, and the fact that he actually raced cars, like he was a real race car driver,
deal.
is
Yeah.
fucking cool. I mean, I just love that. That's super cool. So
Yeah.
I love it. So best stunt.
All
The whole movie.
what part of the movie how about best scene that's not stunt? I mean, my favorite is definitely the bus heist, I guess, scene. The bus car chase,
It's pretty sweet.
It is long. It goes on and on.
It's very long.
It is long, but it's got, it's got the cars, it's got guns, it's got explosions, and
It's really great. Yeah.
all the things for me personally.
I remember as a kid watching the second Jurassic Park, and that scenario occurs with the big bus. It's like slowly sliding off the cliff. And I remember just as a kid being honestly in some ways more horrified of that scenario than the actual dinosaurs trying to kill everybody. And so I just seeing it slowly slide off the edge, you're just like, oh my God.
Like dinosaurs are fake, but that bus is real.
But that bus is real, and you fall from that height, you are fucked.
Yeah, and I'm told that when a bus is sliding off the cliff, it's really easy to run up it. And
yes.
From it, going the opposite direction, moving car.
Also, the incline was changing. Like it was getting steeper and steeper and steeper.
Yeah.
It's like Dolph Lundgren when he was on the treadmill. It just keeps going up, and he just keeps running hard.
I was thinking about have you seen those like monster truck pulling contests? When they they have the sled thing that goes up an angle, so it gets harder to pull.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. No, it's not the most realistic scene that they've had, but yeah.
This is for me, like, again, what John Wick and Mission Impossible now have ruined, where like you see Tom Cruise flying a fucking helicopter,
I know,
and ramming it into somebody else's helicopter.
Yeah.
And you see, Keanu Reeves like speed loading his shotgun, and you're like,
oh my God.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's real.
That is real. For reals.
Or you see Tom Cruise running, and boy can run.
Or doing the shotgun thing.
But these movies clearly just don't care. Like they went.
Oh yeah,
from here, there's even bigger stuff in movies that you haven't seen yet. Like they just keep ramping it up.
Which is a wild statement if you're just having
Yeah.
watched Furious 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ramps up. What? From what? How do you
It
ramp
keeps
up?
going.
You fucking threw a building. You
Well,
threw a car through 3 buildings in Abu Dhabi.
and to Tanner's point, the line that Tyrese drops about, you're like, oh, first you had me break into the police station, then we did this. It's like he's kind of, it's very self-aware. It's very meta self-aware, similar to, you know, like the Scream franchise, where they know they're in a movie and they like, you know what I mean? They know they're a movie. And it's just very funny. He obviously mentions that yeah, we just keep doing the same thing over and over again. We're just taking it to the next level each time and just, you know, keep on pushing. The cruise index, how believable is the action in this movie? The stunts, the movements. Let's just say it's on a scale of 1 to 10. And if you want to take a specific scene and maybe dissect it a little bit, you can. But I just figured I'd throw that out there.
I mean, I think it's kind of fun that like the point is that the laws of physics don't apply, right? Like
Exactly.
This is Looney Tunes. This is like
very much so.
We're gonna be driving down the side of this mountain for 10 minutes, like barrel rolling over and over and over again, and I'm good. Or like you know, me and Tanner were watching towards the end there, and Dom crashes his helicopter, and then Brian is just trying to do CPR. And Letty is like,
he just
no,
stops
get
him.
away from him. You don't know what you're doing. Wait, I'll save him with feeling.
I'll save him with my words.
I'll talk him out of it. Like, no, get the defibrillator. Don't. Don't just try to cuddle me. Keep working on making me breathe.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's possible that some of the scenes in the movie are like remotely believable, but I would give this movie a 1.
I was going to say a 1 or a 2.
Believable.
It's kind of
like.
I agree. But I think we can all agree that The Rock would definitely just rip the cast off and just get right back into action.
I can see that happening.
Most realistic thing.
Yeah. Daddy's got to go to work.
I love that he just pops a bunch of like Percocet or something too. Like he's just like,
gotta do what I gotta do.
He's a badass.
So
he's realistic.
Sideways in his brain, walking down the street with that machine gun.
Yeah, while he's fucking, he wasn't talking when he took the Percocet.
He can't feel anything.
He drove an ambulance into a drone, walked out, picked up a mini.
That was pretty cool.
Helicopter, yeah.
Another Han Solo moment.
An armored helicopter,
Yeah, it was fun. Do you guys remember the memes? I think it was after this. It may have been the 8th one, but I think it was this movie. But there were a lot of really funny memes that were basically, it was a scene from Star Wars, and it would be Dominic Toretto in the Charger in space. And Anakin looks over and goes, Dom, how are you flying this in space? Don't you need equipment? He says something like, he's like, you don't need logic when you've got family. And there was like a bunch of memes that were that was like, how are you operating this vehicle in the ocean? You don't need science when you've got family. And it was just it was the same thing over and over again, but it was so funny and very much just all in on the laugh about the movies just becoming more and more ridiculously absurd. So super fun. MacGyver Award for most innovative escape, kill, etc.
It's not technically a full escape, but I do love the round 2 of chicken between Dom and Shaw, where right at the end, instead of they crash head to head, that
was cool.
Charger lifts up, and so he kind of like escapes that chicken part 2 situation. I like that a lot. That was a surprise.
Yeah, and a fun callback to the original, obviously, when he races Brian on the train tracks. So, I think that's great. Honorable mention to Brian hooking up the assassin guy with the carabiner and just kicking the cable. That was pretty cool. And then he dropped the line, too slow.
That was good.
Very corny, but very good. So,
Ben?
No, I like both of those. I think there's a lot of like rematches in this movie of like
Yes.
Yeah.
you had just over and over like, oh, these two people already fought and now they're going to fight again
Yeah.
later on in the
I mean,
film. I think
it
it happens like
really
3 times.
it really furthers your point. Like this feels like the last one that they were gonna do. We
Yeah,
got all the rematches. We
Yeah.
did all the things. Like everything.
We're gonna tie
There's
it all
no
up.
ends. Yeah. So
Yeah, we're having a beach party.
weird.
Exactly.
That's weird.
And they did a really cool job with it, with the literal send off and the spiritual send off, like with his character, like, oh, he's just going to be with his family. He's a family man. He's retiring from this life. But then obviously when their cars take different routes, and it's a big, it's a big moment. He's, saying goodbye to his
Driving his
brother.
white car to heaven.
Very hard. Yeah, exactly. It's very heartfelt. It was cool. It was really well done. I was very, I remembered the car part, like the, them forking off, but I couldn't remember the rest of it. So
I'd be in heaven if I had a Toyota Supra like that.
Yeah.
That thing was
Right?
fucking clean. Oof.
I'd
So
be in
freaking
heaven
sweet.
for pretty much any one of the cards in this movie.
Yeah. So last official category, steal
Hold on,
the
wait.
scene.
I gotta jump in because the cars sometimes, so they're always driving like 5 new cars, right? And every time we shift locations, we have like 5 new cars, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes somebody gets stuck with the like Subaru Impreza, and somebody else is driving the Bugatti Veyron.
Are
Like,
you
I
what
saw
talking
the
the
about
fuck?
Subaru. I
in the
was so
Abu
excited.
Dhabi? Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I was thinking that. I made that same note. One guy's driving a Charger, the other was like a Viper, and then you have 3 supercars. You're like, wait.
yeah. That yes, in Abu Dhabi there is the rental car Dodge Charger, right? It looks like
Why did he get the Charger and someone else got a Viper, and then you have like a McLaren and a Ferrari,
yeah.
Bugatti?
It just doesn't seem fair. Like, are they
it's
drawing the
fucked up.
keys out of a hat? Like, I don't. What's happening?
In that situation,
I was
it
very
felt like it.
I was very excited to see Brian drive the Subaru. I was like, Subaru, represent, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're not taking that when there's some other choices, I guess.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, that was interesting. I'll give you that.
So
Sorry.
I will say
Guys.
my this super random, but Tanner knows this person. You remember Tim, obviously the trainer at BSC. So he has a Subaru WRX, and he's dumped a lot of money into it, and it looks like it could be in one of these movies. It's pretty fucking cool.
He's one time. This is a tangent from movie club, but one time it was like 5:30 a.m. and we're at the gym. Tim, DeMarco and I used to be in fitness, and DeMarco still is.
Does he drive a black Subaru with like graphics on the back window that say something?
Him? No, I don't think so.
No, it's like a darker blue.
A blue Subaru.
But he's got all the stuff on it.
It was like 5:30 a.m. and I was at the gym, and he was like, "You want to take a drive, man?" And I was like,
"Oh
what?
Shit! You drove with him? Oh my god!"
And he's like, "Yeah, you want to take a drive in the Subaru?" And I was like, "Fuck it, sure, let's go." So he takes me down to the parking lot. Right, we go out to a Subaru. It's like DeMarco said, it's souped up. It's got the on the inside is, all the LED lighting and all that stuff.
Yeah.
On the bottom is the lighting. The engine sounds amazing. The exhaust, blah, blah. The drive that he's talking about, we get in the car. He turns it on. He pulls out of the parking lot. He goes around the block and back in. And that was it. He literally drove me around the block, smoked a J, and then we went back inside.
That sounds dumb.
5:30 a.m. This is the personal trainer starting his shift at work.
Neat.
So anyway, that was and Tim was also the guy who you arrive at the gym at 5:30 a.m. and the music that's playing is like, Berlin house.
Yeah.
Underground.
You would be ready for Party Boy from Jackass to show up at any moment.
It really screamed who owns the most souped up Subarus.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
It fit the vibe. It was a funny experience for sure.
To give you guys the proper image. I feel like I should tell this story, but I feel like I shouldn't tell this story.
Yeah, it's good. Let's hear it.
But I'm going to tell the story. I don't care. So Tim, my friend Tim, also shout out, man. He's a buddy.
Shout out to Tim.
Shout out to Tim.
Okay.
Good buddy of mine, and all jokes aside, a phenomenal personal trainer and
An
very
excellent trainer
in the
Yeah.
field. So if you ever find yourselves in Somerville, Massachusetts, go see him at the Boston Sports Club. No sponsorships, but
Yeah.
anyways, so
No free plugs.
Tim and his,
Hire in private. Don't shop at Boston Sports Club.
bingo. Yeah, seriously. So Tim and his girlfriend at the time were gonna go see a movie, and it was like a 9 p.m. showtime. And at the time, I was just training. I was just personal training, coming in, doing my sessions and leaving. And their closer called out. They were like sick, quote unquote, or whatever. And then the backup person called. It was kind of one of those.
They're never sick, just for the record.
Exactly.
They're never sick.
Yeah.
We know you're not sick out there. Okay? We know.
Well, I was once a young partier, and whenever I would say I'm not feeling well, that was usually just code for I'm extremely hungover. So anyways, and this was like several years ago before I had Vivi and everything. But anyways, I just happened to be there, and I was getting ready to leave, and Tim's girlfriend, she just looks at me and says, "Do you have any plans right now?" And I was like, I mean, not really. I'm just gonna go home and maybe eat some food and go to bed. And she said, "I'm gonna go see this movie with Tim. Could you cover the desk for me for the next 2 hours and just close?" And I was like, sure, why not? I wasn't, I didn't really have any plans per se. And I was like, fine, that's fine. So worked the shift. It was fine. Did the thing. The next day, I saw Tim, or no, that night, Tim's walking out and he's like, "Thanks, man. Appreciate that, brother. I'm excited to go see this movie." And he goes to movies all the time. He's a huge theater guy like Ben. And he says, "I'll bring you a surprise tomorrow." And whenever Tim says that, it's always like, you're a little nervous. I'm like, okay, thanks, man. And so he comes in the next day early because he's a trainer, and he gives me a Tupperware container of brownies. And it's like circular brownies about that size. And he said, "These are really strong. Only eat half of it. Don't eat more than half." I said, "Okay." So I waited till I got home, and I ate, and I was like, you know what? I don't do this very often. I'm gonna be extra safe. I'm gonna eat an eighth of it just to make sure, because I'm sure my tolerance, whatever, is nothing, because I'm not really much of a user. I ate an eighth of it. Dude, I was high.
We're talking about marijuana here.
Marijuana, in case anyone's wondering. I was high for 24 hours straight.
No, you weren't.
I was, dude. I'm telling you. I was, oh my God, it was
like
bad.
a virgin, touched for the very first time.
It was bad. But I had a meeting with my manager the next day, and I had to go in.
Yeah.
He was asking me all these questions like, "What are we going to do to get your numbers up? What are your KPIs?"
With Derek, I would have just told Derek. I'd been like, "Tim gave me these brownies, and I'm fucked up."
It's what I should have done. And I told Tim, I said, "Tim, what the fuck did you put in these, man? I almost died."
He
laughed. He's like, "Man, I ate like 3 of them a day."
Yeah. Tim knows.
Check Tim at the bake sale.
So he got me.
It's
good.
A get baked sale.
Yeah, if you have a Tim brownie, find someplace very, very safe.
All legal.
All legal.
Exactly. Bingo. Yeah. That's right.
Legal in Massachusetts.
Legal
in Massachusetts.
That's right. Well, boys, I think that is all that we have to say about Furious 7. Great movie, really fun rewatch.
Solid movie.
And kind of makes me want to go watch the rest of them now, since I haven't seen.
They're super fun. They're so fun. They're so stupid, and they're like soap opera plot lines, but my brother's in a coma, I must avenge him. Oh well, your brother's in the coma because he came after my family.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's all a bunch of or she has amnesia. I mean, what's more soap opera than a fucking woman with amnesia? Like, come on.
Yeah.
I also love when it was bad and then was good again. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I also love when Kurt Russell was talking about God's eye, and that the literal words that get used every single time, like, it would be a real problem if this were to fall into the wrong hands. This, groundbreaking technology that, it's just, it's like in The Dark Knight, Morgan Freeman, he's like, this is wrong. This is too much power for one person. It's so funny how that trope continues in perpetuity and likely will.
The surveillance state. Yeah.
But I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. And this has been another awesome episode of Action Club. I'm DeMarco. We've got Tanner and Ben. We'll catch you guys on the flip side.
Good night.
Night.